get out this summer with his radio and the Backyard Movie Kit. It's Rob and Lizz, his radio.
I think that would be awesome. Wake them up first thing on a Friday, Saturday morning and just load them in the car. Where are we going? And you will find out when we get there. And then when you pull up to Dollywood, see the butterfly on the... Oh, it'd be awesome.
And here's a tip, by the way. If they ask you, are we there yet? Always answer 5 more minutes. I don't care if it's 16 hours away. Just say 5 more minutes. I do this.
I heard. Did you do that on your week away?
Of course.
Did you really?
How much more time? 5 more minutes.
Even to Spencer, who's, what, is he almost 20?
He doesn't ask that question
he doesn't
anymore.
He's
Eli's 13. He asks the question. I say 5 more minutes.
All right. So put into play Rob Dempsey's parenting skill there because I think it'd be awesome.
I'm going to write a book.
Yeah.
It's called 5 More Minutes.
On your way to Dollywood, we want to take you to Dollywood. We want you to get out this summer to Dollywood. Plus, when you come back home, you have a backyard movie kit that your family can enjoy from now on.
Here's all you got to do. Just text this word, and it's outside. 800-447-7234, hisradio.com, or tap on the My His Radio app.
Rob and Lizz, his morning crew.
I think this is such an ingenious idea. Travelocity, get parents really excited. I mean, we're already, when our kids draw something, or grandkids draw something, you put it on their refrigerator, right? Or you hang it in your office or whatever. So if your children draw a picture of, let's say, the beach or the mountains, Travelocity could send your family on that vacation.
With $10,000?
Yeah.
It's a value of $10,000.
I mean, what I'm thinking is, do they allow 18-year-olds to draw these pictures of the Eiffel Tower or the Vatican?
Oh, I see what you're doing here.
I'm trying to get to Italy or Paris.
She wants to get over to Europe somehow.
Yeah.
Do that kind of vacation. I mean, they have some things they're looking at. Originality, quality of the entry. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe it's super cute or creative or whatever the case may be. But, maybe talk to your kids today about...
Now, Travelocity's the gnome thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the gnome should be drawn in there.
Look at you, Rob Dempsey.
I'm thinking,
Okay.
they said theme.
Okay, so I'm going to put Hayden.
How old is he?
Stop. He's 18.
He's 18.
I'm going to put him at the base of the Eiffel Tower.
You can't do this.
With the gnome.
No.
Rob and Lizz, his morning crew.
All right, may have to do something on the computer today. You maybe were not ready for his morning crew with Rob and Lizz.
Well, not till the holidays,
Yeah.
at least. But if you have Windows, if you're one of the fortunate people that have Microsoft, Windows 11 is finally coming out.
How long has that been? Because it feels like I guess
since the 1930s.
I kind of feel that way. It's like, do we still use Windows? But I guess we do.
You do.
Yeah. Microsoft Word, that kind of thing. I get it.
Microsoft Word. She has no idea that she's on a Windows platform.
No, not really. I am so technically not savvy.
Well, that's okay.
A
couple of things they're thinking about, or they're talking about, is that it's going to integrate with Android apps.
Okay.
So you'll
it
have
didn't
that.
before.
No.
Okay.
No, and that's going to come out in looks like in time for the holidays. And if you have Windows 10, it's a free upgrade.
Free? Because they don't normally do free, do they?
Sorry, if you're under a 10, you got to pay.
Really? So
Yeah.
you paid for the 10 to upgrade, evidently.
Oh, wow, she's so computer savvy.
Look, I have no idea what I'm talking about here.
Rob and Lizz, his morning crew.
Yeah, when Gwen was 10 years old, she wrote a letter to the general manager of the New York Yankees, and she wanted to be a Batgirl. That was like her dream, was to be on the field, catch the foul balls and do all that. And they told her at the time, now this was in the 60s, they told her at the time because she was a girl that she would feel uncomfortable in a dugout full of the guys.
Different time and age, wasn't it?
Exactly. So her daughter, fast forward, her daughter Abby thought, this was Mom's dream. She wanted to do this. You know what? I bet she still wants to do it. And so Abby wrote a letter to the current general manager of the New York Yankees. Guess what?
She's out there on the field.
Yeah, she was in the dugout with the guys, and then she got to be a Batgirl. So Monday night, the Yankees and the LA Angels were head-to-head. And finally, after all these years, Gwen walks out on the field and finally realizes her dream of being a Batgirl.
She must have had the biggest smile on her face.
She did.
Yeah.
And she just looks like, and I think also on top of that her daughter is the one who wrote the letter
That's so
and
great.
helped her realize her dream. At 10 years old, she never would have
What
thought.
a wonderful daughter to think
Really?
of that, right?
Yeah. Helping mom realize those dreams usually goes the other way.
Rob and Lizz, his morning crew.
Yeah, I'm thinking Dollywood has the theme park and Splash Country, which is the water park. Which one would you go to if you won the Dollywood tickets? Because you can win the Dollywood tickets. It's Get Out this summer on his radio. Backyard Movie Kit, the popcorn machine, which Liz says she has a popcorn machine, but you've had it for years.
We have. We bought it for one of my son's birthday parties years and years ago, but it has. We use it fairly often. That will make kind of movie theater style popcorn at home.
Is it Bluetooth ready?
No.
I don't know if this one we're giving away is Bluetooth ready, but that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be if you could connect it to an app. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, all you have to do is push a button, and it makes your popcorn for you.
No, well, you got to put the oil in and all that good stuff.
No, there's an app for that. Isn't there? There's got to be an app for that.
Not unless you have a robot that walks over and puts it in.
Oh, there's an app for that too.
Oh, okay.
There's an app for everything.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Haven't you been keeping up with it? I mean, come on, Liz. You should know all this.
Look, I have no idea what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, okay.
No, I don't.
Recorded that earlier. That's what we recorded.
Look, I have no idea what I'm talking about. That sounds just like me, actually.
Yeah. It's going to be your husband's ringtone.
Exactly.
Get Out this summer. You could win Dollywood tickets, the Backyard Movie Kit. Just text the word outside
to 800-447-7234. Go to hisradio.com or just open up the My His Radio app.
Rob and Lizz, his morning crew.
Used to love to play treasure hunt when I was a kid. Now there's a grown-up version. His morning crew with Rob and Lizz, his radio.
You got to be in Utah.
Well, yeah.
To do this one. So John and David, they're friends, and they thought last year during the pandemic, let's do something. Let's bury a treasure of $5,000.
Ooh.
And so they did. And someone found it in 4 days.
They found it in 4 days.
They're like,
oh, wow.
Okay, let's do it a little different. Let's do it again. And they're funding this whole thing themselves. And so John and David got together again this summer, and just a few days ago, they buried $10,000.
Okay, so nobody's found it as yet. It's still up for grabs.
They have some kind of silver coin in this thing.
Okay.
And a couple other surprises. And so they're posting clues every week. Uh-huh. And they're hopeful that nobody finds it in 4 days like they did last time. They're doing a better job of hiding the thing. But it's in Utah, and they give clues on their social media.
That's very cool that these two guys got together. Just to bring about some positivity, I think is probably what they were looking for last year.
And last year, of course, it was like Corona. Everybody's locked up. Nobody can go anywhere, but you can go outside in parks and stuff like that. So now they're doing it again because more people are out.
That's fun. And I hope it goes a little while. Like, I wonder if they were not depressed, but upset that somebody found it in 4 days. Or
I would have been.
Hey,
I'm like, we didn't hide it well.
$5,000 and it was gone in 4 days.
I wanted this to last all summer, and it didn't. So we'll see what happens now.
Well, would it be worth the trip for you for $10,000 if you thought you could narrow it down?
I feel like I'd spend $10,000 to get there.
Yeah,
and,
maybe
for a whole month to look for a treasure.
Yeah, the way gas prices and flight prices are now.
Rob and Lizz,
his morning crew.
I don't know if you've ever seen Storage Wars or even heard of it. It's intriguing. I think it's in reruns right now. Rob and Lizz, his radio. But there is a kid. His name is Shane. And he must like the show because now he's like going and bidding on these storage units that have all this stuff on the inside.
Yeah. Originally, he wanted to buy what was in the storage units to try to make a little money. That was going to be his
entrepreneur.
Right. Exactly. But then he was, kind of cognizant that this was people's stuff. He was going through one of them and he would find their pictures, baby and family pictures. And he thought, these people that had these things in storage units need to get this stuff back. And so that's what he started doing. He tracked down the first storage unit that he bought.
It was like $100,
$100,
right?
Yeah. And he realized that the guy who owned the storage unit or was paying for the storage unit was in prison. And then he realized somebody in his family wants his stuff. He doesn't need to lose everything. Tracked down his mom and gave her everything that was in that unit.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and then he got that warm feeling like, wow, I'm doing something great. Bought another one. He keeps doing it. Pretty awesome.
Buys it to give it back.
That's
he
the
spends
whole
his
point.
own money to give people their stuff back.
Right.
From these storage units.
Yeah. Which, I mean, originally he was going to make money for himself, as a 16-year-old wants to do, so they can, buy some things on their own. And now it's completely changed.
That's amazing. He goes out of his way to help others. I mean, that's really going out of your way, right?
Right.
You spend your own money. 16 years old, $100 is like, $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah,
come on,
exactly.
Right?
It is.
$100 seems like $1 million to me, I'll tell you that. So tell us, in the spirit of what Shane is doing, that's ministry. I love that. I wonder if you could tell us about a person that that goes out of their way to help others. Won't you champion them today? Kind of brag on that person.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
It's that encouraging way to start your day. Rob and Liz, his radio. I don't know if I like this.
I don't think I'm going to like it.
Really?
At all.
I thought you'd get into this.
This?
Yeah, this.
No,
this would be a good thing. It's a good flavor.
No.
It's a good flavor to mash up in a thing you call Mountain Dew.
Ugh, no, it's like cake. They call it Mountain Dew Cake Smash.
Oh, you'd love it.
I would not. I don't like birthday cake flavored ice cream. I don't like. Ugh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Do you? You don't like that? You wouldn't like cake flavored?
I don't like cake anything.
You don't like cake?
No, I don't like cake anything. So I was hopeful that you'd like the Mountain Dew cake thing.
Oh, absolutely not. Would not like it at all. Mountain Dew keeps putting out these new flavors of, what do they have? They have Code Red, and they have like a watermelon. I have heard that the watermelon Mountain Dew is not good at all. I have heard that. I have not tasted it myself.
Let's just keep it the original flavor. Evidently, nobody likes it around here.
Yeah, but the cake smash? No, thank you.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Tabitha was telling us something about her kids.
Yeah, she said they like to, when we talk about Get Out this summer, they like to kind of pretend a little bit, which is pretty cool.
Well, when they listen to his radio, they pretend they win contests.
Yeah.
I like that. So I think we should surprise them.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna call. We're gonna get Tabitha on the line, and let's just surprise her kids, because I think they're on their way to like a VBS or daycare or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just wait for Tabitha to answer. I do too. Hi, Tabitha.
Hi.
Listen, we heard about your kids. Tell us what happens every time that they listen to his radio.
When the commercial for the contest comes on, they start pretending that they've won it.
We say, we won. We got MJ in here.
Who's MJ?
Our cat.
Your cat is in the car with you? How does your cat handle rides like that?
She's in a pet taxi.
Dwayne and Hunter, we hear you like to win stuff and pretend you win it when you listen to his radio.
Yeah.
We would like to send you guys to Bojangles so you can have a good meal with the whole family. Yay. Okay, well, I'm glad Bojangles is ahead. Hey, not just that. We have a His Radio Bluetooth speaker just for Dwayne and Hunter. We have T-shirts for the whole family. We're going to send you bumper stickers. You're going to get everything. So congratulations to you guys. I think you're winners today.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Why is it ladies will rush to the restroom when we're at the restaurant? It's like you're talking about something. What is the conversation in the bathroom?
Y'all.
Really?
No, we just do. Like if a woman says, "Oh, I need to go to the restroom," you're like, "Oh, me too.
Go.
Just wait."
Guys don't do that. I mean, we're like, "Oh, wait.
No, we always.
When you're done, I can go. I'll wait in line."
Yeah. And if a coworker is in the restroom and it's a multi-stall restroom, we'll have conversations.
So Tia and Susan were doing this.
Exactly.
Washing hands or something like that. They work together. They're in the restroom. They don't really talk out in the office, but when they meet up in the restroom, it's like, "Oh yeah, yo, Tia, yo, how you doing?" So they start talking, and they found out they had something in common, and it was kidneys.
Yeah, and it's so wild that this came up in conversation while they were in the restroom, because they found out that Tia's husband needs a kidney transplant, and then Susan said, "My husband does too, but we haven't found matches yet." Neither one of them matched to their own husbands.
Here's the crazy thing. They both got tested.
Yeah.
and whatever the procedure is
Sure.
for that. And so Susan matches Tia's husband, and Tia matches Susan's husband.
Right.
And so they both were able to give their kidneys to each other's husband.
How wild
Yeah.
is that? A chance meeting because they didn't see each other every day at work. And so they just happened to meet in the restroom and happened to just start talking about what they were going through in their lives.
So now Lance, who is, let me see if I get this right. Lance is Susan's husband.
Mm-hmm.
So Lance now has Tia's kidney.
Right?
And then Rodney, who is Susan's husband, has Susan's kidney.
Yeah, Tia's.
Tia's kidney. Yeah.
Kidney.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
crazy cool.
I just, you know what happens when we talk and communicate with each other and kind of open our hearts a little bit?
That's one of those God encounters, you know? And it happened in the bathroom.
Well, you know what? God can work anywhere.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I don't know if you have pets in the house, but if you do, how do you think they're going to handle the 4th of July? It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio when the fireworks go off in the neighborhood.
know.
We've got a couple that's just up the road from us, and it's like going downtown. Seriously. I mean, last year they had it must have been 45 minutes of fireworks
45 just from one couple. Oh,
in the
my.
neighborhood. And
That's
they made
pretty
up
cool.
for what we couldn't do last year.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
And so they're going to repeat it and do it again this year. And so we have a new puppy in the family.
Yeah.
And I wonder how Ranger is going to react when the fireworks start going off in the neighborhood.
Yeah, because he's never been through a 4th of July before,
No.
so there's no way to know. My dogs do okay with the fireworks, but I know we have that next door neighbor app thing, and there's people that are already posting there that says, watch out and don't do the fireworks, or, take care of your pets if you are going to do fireworks, that kind of thing. But
I just have to prepare. I mean,
Well,
I want to knock on my neighbor's door and go, listen,
yeah, got a new dog.
I've got a dog. Don't shoot off fireworks.
No.
That's not going to happen.
It's not
Matter
gonna
of fact,
happen.
I think a neighbor, not this neighbor.
Yeah.
I'm not slamming anybody.
Right.
But I think a neighbor would counteract and say, I'm going to shoot off more fireworks now.
Yeah, just to make you mad or whatever.
That would happen somewhere.
Well, there's a couple things you can do. They say if you're going to watch fireworks somewhere, leave the pet at home. Okay, so that's one of the things you can do. Keep them busy. Really wear them out. Wear them out and they'll sleep through anything. You can also get those, what are they called, thunder shirts? That
I know what you're talking about.
They kind of
It's like a real heavy blanket kind of thing, right?
Right, and it just comforts them a little bit. So there are things that you can do, but also you just know your pet. You're getting to know Ranger as he's so young, and just be cognizant that, he may freak out a little bit. And then if you're the one shooting off the fireworks, maybe pay more attention. I don't know how you maybe get the ones that don't make as much noise, but that's what
That's not
the
a firework.
experts to say.
Fireworks have to make noise.
No,
they
you
have
can
to be
do-
loud and give lots of light.
You can do those little black snake things. That used to be my favorite as a kid. You just light it and it.
Hey, kids, we're going to shoot off fireworks tonight, but they're going to be really quiet. Happy 4th of July.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Stephanie says thunder shirts are so expensive. So what they did is they put a life jacket on their dog. They have a life jacket for when they go to the lake. You can buy those now.
For dogs?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, she said they tried that one time, I guess, for fireworks, and it calmed him immediately down. And so anytime that they know something's going to scare him like that, they just strap the life jacket on
That's
and it works.
funny and creative. I mean, it works.
Right. You just grab the first thing you can find, and thankfully it worked. But I saw this video of a dog that had been spooked. He'd actually been missing for a couple of days, and he got spooked by fireworks, and he ended up coming up to the Ring doorbell and
No.
hey guys, let me in.
There's fireworks out here. Let me in here.
I'm freaking out a little
Come
bit.
on.
Open the
I
door.
wonder if he knew how to ring the doorbell.
No, it's super cute.
Linda's here at 800-447-7234. You said you have what kind of a dog, Linda?
We now have a almost 90-pound pit bull mix who's like a 2-year-old wrapped in fur. Well, we went out one year for fireworks and came back, and he had literally chewed off the windowsills of my living room.
No way. Oh, man.
Yes, and the vet said it was high anxiety. He chewed up the wood on the windowsills. He dragged the pillows off the sofa. He was just a hot mess. So we don't go anywhere, and we stay home with Major, and he just chills and sits right by us. When he hears the fireworks go off, He just goes right by us, and he's like a giant lapdog.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Dana said for Liz's Ugly Bakery tomorrow, I should make a Duke's chocolate mayonnaise cake.
Is there such a thing?
It is such a thing to use mayonnaise in cakes.
What?
Think about what's in mayonnaise. Eggs, you've got oil, you got salt, you got butter.
You slather? What do you do? You put it as
put
the
it in
icing or
place.
something?
Oh my goodness, no. Oh my goodness gracious. No, sir.
Duke's
No.
mayonnaise
No,
in
you
cake?
you put it in place of the eggs, the mayonnaise, and that type of thing that's in the cake already.
Sounds
so,
sloppy.
No, it's not sloppy. It just makes it super moist.
Does it turn out to be pudding?
No, it does not, but it is a very moist cake. I can't believe you've never had mayonnaise in it. I bet you've had it before and you just didn't know.
Oh, boy.
It's
no.
not like somebody's going to put it out on the table and say, here's a mayonnaise cake. At least I wouldn't think so.
I don't know. Anybody else hear that?
I need to.
TJ, you know this thing?
Man, I used to hear them say that, what Liz was saying. They used to say it, but I always thought they were just like, mayonnaise cake over here.
No. Oh, my.
Mayonnaise cake over here.
No. Like you, it's a chocolate cake, so you got the cocoa, you got the flour. You're still cracking up over that.
Did you hear what he said?
Yes, I'm trying to forget it.
You know what he's saying, right?
Yeah.
Man, there's cake over here is what you thought they were saying, right?
Mayonnaise cake over here.
Instead of mayonnaise cake.
Man, there's cake over
here.
Come get it. Man, there's cake over here.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
The Duke's mayonnaise chocolate mayonnaise cake. It's so rich and moist, says Celeste. Ellen says, you can also make fudge out of Velveeta.
What?
Yeah.
Fudge?
I never heard
We're
of that.
talking chocolate fudge. We're talking fudge.
I guess cheesy fudge,
It's
but
a cheese fudge?
I don't. Ugh.
I guess it depends on how it tastes.
I
Because I
guess.
might get into that because I really like cheese.
Well, I like cheese.
I better
but-
not get into that. I like cheese.
I know. Oh, no.
I've been getting big already. Now I'm getting bigger just thinking about this. So we hear from Kristen, 800-447-7234. She said her mom, when she was growing up, had a cake decorating business.
Okay.
And so she actually said one of her secret ingredients was a tablespoon of mayonnaise. Actually, in addition to the eggs and the oil, and it makes it really super moist.
I'm telling you.
I had no idea.
It takes the place of the eggs and the oil.
I had no idea.
It's a good thing.
But she used it as an addition to,
Right.
according to Kristen.
Just to make it moist.
So Ryan's here at 800-447-7234. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, listen, you're talking about cooking something. I saw something on the internet. It is a bologna cake. And what it is, it's bologna with cheese in the middle with mayonnaise all the way around it for icing. Would that kill you or what?
It sounds very similar to something I had as a kid.
That's a fried bologna sandwich that you had. Oh.
It looked like it had a ton of bologna on it, just hanging out the sides. And
All right. There's our Independence Day treat.
okay, y'all take care, man. Bye-bye.